Sonic and the Secret Rings was Sega's first attempt at a Sonic Wii game, and I have to say that for an early Wii game, they did pretty well. Sonic and the Secret Rings is also the first in the Sonic Storybook series. The story is the second most stupid story I have ever heard in a Sonic game. Sonic gets sucked into the book The Arabian Nights by a genie of a ring that was randomly in his house. He must save the Arabian Nights from being erased by the evil Eraser Djinn. And in order to stop him, you must collect the seven secret rings. Yeah, it makes very little sense. The story is told using comic book style stills, but there are two proper CG cutscenes in the game. All in all, the CG cutscenes are just a tease as to what all the cutscenes in the game could have looked like. The graphics are some of the best for the Wii, but Sonic moves so fast it's sometimes hard to take in the graphical beauty of this game. The gameplay was a step in the right direction for Sega and Sonic Team, especially when their previous game was the PS3 and 360 mess, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic moves on rails, and tilting the controller left and right while holding the Wiimote sideways makes him sidestep left and right. He automatically moves forward. As in all Sonic games, you collect rings to stop Sonic from dying, but you also collect orbs to fill up your soul gauge, which you can use by pressing up on the D-pad to boost forward and down to slow down time. The 2-button charges up a jump if you hold it, and then Sonic jumps as you let go, or quickly press the 2 button for a quick jump. To use the homing attack, jump, wait for the target on an enemy to turn red, and then shake the Wiimote. In general, the controls work, and it makes good use of the Wiimote, but the unusual jumping takes a little time to get used to.
Okay.
One thing about this game that's more than a little strange is the fact that you have to unlock abilities, but these abilities include making Sonic run faster and making the controls better. All in all, this didn't detract from the game too much. Whipping through the levels at breakneck speed is great fun, but slower platforming sections where you have to use the 1 button to brake and twist the Wiimote back to reverse can be a pain to control. The homing attack on enemies works a treat, but sends the camera on a frenzy. The bosses, I generally had very few complaints about, except for the controls being a hindrance on 1 or 2 of them. There are a grand total of 7 levels. Each level has a large number of missions to complete. They give the game replay value, but you're never told which ones you have to do. Another problem I have is the fact that the story has no flow. I got near the end of the game at one point to find out that I needed to get all 7 rings. So I went back to do some of the missions I hadn't done, only to get a cutscene for the first boss of the game for the first time. As many flaws as this game has, it does 2 things perfectly. 1. Sonic's speed, after you unlock it. And 2. You only play as Sonic. I give Sonic and the Secret Rings 8 out of 10. Oh, and please avoid the party games.